Okay guys, so today we are going to build a video streaming website just like Netflix. So if you follow the exact same steps, you will end up with a beautiful website like this one, with a beautiful slider to promote your main movies, those you want really to highlight. And then if you scroll down the page, as you can see, I've watched movies online. Scroll down, as you can see, look at those beautiful sections. So best pick for hassle-free streaming experience, access while traveling, stream with no interruptions, stay secure at all time. And then here, watch shows online. And then you can browse all movies as well. You can even upload audiobooks if you wanted to. And if you scroll down, as you can see, this is a quick about us section. And right here, this is your subscription model. All right, so let's get started. Okay, guys, so the very first step is to take care of our hosting and domain name registration. So for this, simply click on the very first link in the description below where it says Get Hosting Here. Now, it's important that you use that link because it will bring you to a co-branded page that we have with Hostinger, which will give you access to 75% discount. And if you use the coupon code MrWeb at checkout, you'll get an extra 10% discount on top. So simply click on this link here. And this is going to bring you to this page. And again, this is a co-branded page that we have with Hostinger. So special prices, obviously, no special discount. If you scroll down the page, you'll find different plans. So as you can see, start from only $2.99 per month. Next one up is $3.99, and then the cloud startup is $9.99. So what's the difference between those three? Well, basically is the performances and the speed. So as you can see, this one is standard performance, this one is up to 5 times faster, and this one up to 10 times faster. So now it depends on the amount of resources that you need. If you're only running one website, this one is absolutely fine. Now, if you're running multiple websites and also maybe e-commerce website, you might want to consider either this one or this one, depending on the amount of traffic and visitors that you're expecting every month. And also with Hostinger, you get a lot of free stuff. You know, you get free SSL certificate, free email, and also a free domain name. These options normally are paid with most web hosting companies. So in this case, you get those for free as well. And if you go for the business plan here, you get free CDN as well, Content Delivery Network. Now, obviously, they provide you with daily backup and weekly backup. As you can see, the entry level here is weekly backup, so they will back up your website once a week. If you go for the $3.99 one, you'll get a daily backup as well. So every day, you have a full backup of your website. So feel free to select any of those plans. You can start with the $2.99 one, and you can always upgrade to the next one up later down the line if you need more resources. So let's get started with this one here. So click on Add to Cart. And from here, you're going to select your billing cycle. So as you can see, it goes from 12 months to 48 months. Obviously, the longer your billing cycle, the more you're going to save. As you can see, it's $2.99 per month, but here you're going to save $432. Here, $216, and right here, $108. So what does that mean exactly? Well, basically, if you lock in your price at $2.99 for a year, after that, you will renew at $9.99. If you select 24 months, you will renew at $7.99, and 48 months, you will renew at $6.99. So basically, for 4 years, you're going to pay $2.99 per month instead of $6.99. So feel free to select any of those. So let's continue on with the 48 months deal here, okay? So we scroll down the page, you can create your account, you select your payment method, and right here, we have a quick overview of how much it's going to cost you. So as you can see here, the normal price should be $707 down to $176. So this is a massive saving, isn't it? Now I also have a coupon code for you. So here, type in MrWeb. So there you go. And as you can see, the normal price $176.53, including taxes. Now let's apply this. And as you can see, now it's only $158.88. So that means that you get to enjoy a massive discount of 78%. And then after this, proceed to checkout. And now you can log into your account. So let's do this together. So simply enter your email address and password and let's log in. So this is your Hostinger dashboard. And right here on top, as you can see, you can claim your free domain. So for this, let's click on Claim Domain. And right there, you're going to type the domain name that you want to register. So for instance, your domain name, okay? And then select your extension. As you can see, you have .in for India, .me for personal websites, .com, this is the most popular one, obviously. You also have .net, .xyz, .help, .host. So select the one that suits your type of business. So let's go ahead with .com as an example here. And then we're going to check the availability. So let's click on this. And as you can see, this one is already taken. So you might have to look for a different variation of your domain name. So in our case here, we're just going to try to register Learn with MrWeb, okay, as a .com. So again, let's check the availability. So this one is available. So we're going to claim our domain, okay? So let's do this together. So let's claim our domain. And then by law, you have to enter your details here, obviously, because you have to know who's registering the domain name. So let's click on the next step. So I'm going to fill this out very quickly. So there you go. And now finish registration. Very good. So now let's click continue. Very good. As I can see, the email verification is pending at the moment. So basically go to your mailbox and click on the link that's inside that email. So I've done that already. So now we can refresh. Very good. As you can see, now it's active and verified as well. Now we can set up our server. So we go back home here. So depending on which plan you purchase, maybe premium, business or cloud, you will see one of those sections here, okay? So when it's not set up yet, you will have a button like this one just next to it. So again, it could be premium, business or cloud. Either of those is absolutely fine, So now click on setup. Now we're going to click on start now. And right here, you're going to go through a few different questions. It's like a setup wizard, basically, to help you set up your hosting. So as you can see, I have a few questions here. What are you creating the website for? So you can select either of those, or you can skip altogether. I would advise that you skip this one altogether, Right here, what are you going to do? Are you going to create a new website or migrate a website? Well, in our case, we're going to create a new website. So select this. So do you want to build this with AI or ourselves? Well, we're going to build this ourselves. So just skip this step altogether now. And you're going to select your domains. So normally it should show up automatically, but if you have more than one domain registered, you might click on the drop-down menu and select the one that you want to assign to this, and then click select. And now right here, you're going to select your server. So this should be normally the nearest either to you or to your target audience. So let's say if you're based in the United States, selling to people in the United States, well, you select either of those two here. But maybe you're based in the United States, maybe selling exclusively in Europe, in which case you might select one of those servers here, okay? So because we're based in Ireland here, we can select either Netherlands or maybe United Kingdom. So United Kingdom should be nearest. So let's click on this and now we click change. Very good. And now we're going to finish our setup. So as you can see, now it's taking care of everything. We can see the progress line. So now as you can see, it's installing the SSL certificate for us automatically. Very good. So we're done already. As you can see, well done. You are ready. So from here, you can either go and see your website. So we don't need that because we haven't built anything yet. So we're going to go back to our control panel. Okay, so let's click on manage site. There you go. And we're back to our dashboard now. So now from here, we're going to create an email address and also we're going to install WordPress on our server. So first, as you can see, it says free email setup is not finished. So let's click on the manage here. Very good. So as you can see, I've paid plans as well. I would go with the free one. Absolutely no problem with this, So I'll click select. So let's create our email address. So maybe info@. You're going to enter your password and then a recovery email just in case. I'm just going to put hello@mrweb.tv. Okay. And now we're going to create our new account. And there you go. As you can see, we have a new email address now and you can access it using the webmail. So if you click on this, you can open this in a new tab. So this is your email address. Enter your password as well and click login. And there you go. As you can see, this is your mailbox, basically inbox and sent and spam and archive. So basically you can access all your emails immediately from here. And now we can go back to our dashboard. Okay. So from here, we're going to install WordPress. So right here, you have website, click on this, expand. And as you can see, you have WordPress and auto installer. This is the one we need to click on. Okay. So click on auto installer. And now for this type of project, we just need WordPress. We don't need WooCommerce. WooCommerce is an e-commerce platform. We just need WordPress on its own. So what we're going to do is click on this, so select. So first, let's enter the website title. So maybe learn with Mr. Web. Make sure the admin email is correct and then create a username and a password as well. Now we move to the next step. So right here, you can select if you want automatic updates or not. So it is advised to use this option here, update only to minor version, but that's really up to you. If you want to automatically update to the newest version, you can select this one here altogether. Again, that's really up to you, okay? And then click install. And there you go, guys. You can see this is done already. So we have everything installed, Lightspeed cache, object cache, SSL certificate. So now you can edit your website by clicking on this button here. So I'll click on that, it will open up in a new tab and this will give us access to our WordPress dashboard. Very good, so welcome to your WordPress dashboard. So first, let's install our theme. So for this, we're going to use Digiflex online movie streaming WordPress theme. So this is a very nice solution. It's only $59, once off payment and it's yours forever. So all you have to do is basically purchase this and I'm going to show you how to install it, configure it and upload your own movies and also set up your subscription system. Okay, so let's go ahead with this. So we go to appearance, themes, and then add a new theme, upload theme, choose file, and then it should be called digiflex.zip. So select that, open, and then install, and then activate. And as you can see, we need to install a few plugins. So let's go ahead with this. So begin installing plugins. So bulk select them all just like this, okay? And then bulk action install and then apply. So there you go, they're all installed now. So let's try to bulk select them all and activate and see if this is going to work. Okay, so this is done. So let's go back to our plugins just to make sure. And there you go, as you can see, they're all here now, so which is perfect. So there's a few warning messages and all that. You can dismiss that, feel free, just delete. And same here, skip a registration. So those two messages here, you can keep them for now. Basically, what we need to do first is to import the demo content. So for this, we go to Appearance, import demo data, and then scroll down the page and then import demo data. Okay, simply click on this and then continue and import. Excellent. So there you go, guys. You can see the import is completed. So let's have a quick look. So streaming services, visit site, open in a new tab. And this is what our website looks like. So you can see everything has been imported exactly the same as the demo. So let's be honest, this looks absolutely cool, doesn't it? Very, very professional looking. And anyone going onto your website now will take you seriously, obviously, Okay, so let me show you how to customize all of this and upload your own movies now, okay? So let's go back here. So first, let's take care of this error message here. As you can see, please choose a My Account page in the general settings. So let's click on this. So right here, My Account page here, look for My Account page. I just link it, that's basically it, okay? Since we imported the demo content, now it's available, so there it is. Let's all scroll down the page and save changes. So that's one done. And then we go back to the plugins and we have the other message here. And as you can see, now we need to allow users to register on our website via the user registration. So for this, we have to go to Settings General and then under the membership, make sure to check anyone can register. Okay, so let's do that. And this is our page here. So this is also the general settings. So while we're here, make sure that your site title is there. So just put streaming services. You can also have your tagline. And make sure that your admin email address is correct as well. And this is the one, that's the one we need to take here. Anyone can register, okay? So now scroll down the page and save your changes. So that's it, that's just done with the essential settings. Okay, so now let's take care of the most essential part of our website, which is to upload our own movies or TV shows or any type of episodes, okay? So as you can see, they're right here by the side. You have movies, TV shows, episodes, and audiobooks as well. So the first thing we need to take care of is to create our different categories, obviously, So click on this one here. And as you can see, you have action, adventure, comedy, crime, drama, horror, romance, and so on. So if you wanted to add a new genre, all you have to do is basically type the name here. So let's say maybe biography or something like this, okay? And then you can add the new category. And there is, as you can see, it's here on top. So if you refresh, it'll be displayed alphabetically. So action, adventure, then biography, and comedy, and so on, okay? So as you can see at the moment, there are no counts for this one. That means there are no videos, no movies attached to this category at the moment. Okay, so now let me show you how you can add your movies, upload your movies, okay? And the principle is the same for movies, TV shows, episodes, and so on is the same principle, okay? So all you have to do is click Add New, and let's give it a title perhaps, okay? So maybe Garfield, and let's say this is the third movie, Garfield 3, okay? And right here by the side, the first thing we need to do is to select the category. So this is clearly a cartoon. So as you can see, this is not part of our categories. We don't have it. You can always create the category directly from within your movie itself. So we can add a new category here. So let's call this one cartoon, okay? Scroll down and then add new category. And there it is. We just created our new category now. So after this, we have to enter all our details. So let's scroll down here. And as you can see, the first one is to embed the movie itself. So how can you do so? Well, you can use maybe a YouTube URL, or maybe you want to upload it on your own server and self-host it, okay? Which is probably the best option, to be honest. So let's have a quick look at an existing one. So let's open this one as example. Future Hell, okay? So this is what they have. It's an iframe. You set the width and the height. So this should always be the same, basically, okay? And then all you have to do basically is to change the URL here. As you can see, this is linking back to a YouTube channel. As you can see, embed and then the video itself, okay? So what we're going to do is basically is fetch this URL here, this iframe string, and paste it here, okay? So just like this. So as you can see, this is again the URL that we are going to replace with our own. So you can either use a YouTube URL, in which case if you have a channel, we'll upload everything on YouTube. But using a youtube.com URL is a bit pointless because they might as well go to your channel and then watch it from here, and then you cannot charge them for the subscription, obviously, So what we're going to do is to self-host our own videos right here from our website. So there are two ways of doing so. The first one, you go back to your WordPress dashboard and we go to our media library here. Okay, click on that. And now we can add a new media file, select file. And I'm just going to upload a video here. So it's Garfield. Okay, so open. As you can see, it's uploading. And there it is. So this is the movie, the Garfield, the movie itself.
You hungry little guy?
Okay, and now we can fetch the URL. So copy URL. And I put it right here instead of that one. Okay, so Control C and then Control V. There you go. So this is directly hosted on our own server. Okay, so this way they cannot actually bypass our subscription system. And then we're going to fill all these different details here. So we have the release year. So let's say maybe 2022, movie range. So that's basically the duration, you know, so maybe an hour and a half. The IMDb score, so let's say 8.4, age range, let's say maybe it's a cartoon, so that's for everyone, I suppose, you know, so a PG rated, and then select the quality. So this is probably 1080p, okay? And then does the movie have subtitles, yes or no? So in our case, it doesn't have. You can have a short description here as well. So let's type this, you know, I copied and pasted it from online. Movie director, I don't know, I'm just going to put a Lucasfilm here. I have no idea who the director is. Movie cast, so these are the different actors. In our case here, this is a cartoon, so there's no one, but maybe you would have a few of these actors, you know. So basically just type them here, followed with a comma. You have the movie producer, so I'm just going to put John Doe, and then we have the title. So again, this is Garfield, okay, and the content, it's a cartoon animation or something like this, okay? And then our next option here is display on slider, yes or no. So if you go to the home page, as you can see, you will slide. We have three different slides here, three different movies that we are promoting. So that's really up to you. You know, if you want to display it on the slider, all you have to do is select yes, okay? In which case, then you have to add a beautiful featured image, obviously, you know? So let's add one together and let's upload the file, select file, and there it is. So that's a very nice image indeed. And then set this as featured image. And that's basically all we have to do to create our movie, okay? So now click publish. So now let's have a quick preview. So I have this button here, preview changes.
You hungry little guy?
And as you can see, this starts playing automatically. So this is working fine. And if you scroll down the page, you have all the details related to this movie, Garfield 3. This is a cartoon, an hour and a half, 1080p from 2022 and 8.4 IMDb score. So this is very nice, guys, isn't it? Super easy to use indeed. Now let's enable the feature that we wanted to display in the slider on the home page. So let's say yes. And then you have the movie slider image. So if you don't upload anything, it will fetch basically your featured image here. Maybe you want to add a scene from the movie itself. So we're going to add one together. Okay, so add an image, upload file, select file, and I found this one here. Okay, so this is part of the movie. So this could be very enticing, obviously, you know. This looks like a very nice scene from the movie itself. And then open, select, and let's go back to the top and click update. And there you go. So this is saved. So let's go back to the home page now and let's refresh. And there you go. As you can see, this is displaying directly on our home page. Now you may have noticed those have watched now, ours doesn't have that. So we can enable that as well. You know, that's really up to you. If you want to bring them directly to the landing page and watch the movie immediately, we can add a button like this one. So for this, we go back here, display slider button. In this case, yes. And that's basically it. Okay, you can customize this as well. And instead of watch now, you could have something else, you know. So again, we go back to the top, click update, and there you go. So let's go back to the home page and let's refresh once more. And there you go, as you can see, we've watched now. If you click on this, there you go, it's bringing us directly to the movie itself. So let's go to our movies page. And as you can see, all the images are the same size except our Garfield here. So when you upload pictures for your basically your featured image like this, make sure they're all the same size, the same ratio, so that it looks balanced, you know. So let's correct this now. So let's go back here and have a quick look at this one here, see what size it is. So as you can see, it's 350 by 420. So it's not too heavy. It's going to be fast to load as well. So make sure you have the same size for all of them, okay? So I've just recreated one very quickly here. So let's change this ourselves. So let's scroll down the page. Let's change this one, upload new file, select file, and there you go. So this is a new size. As you can see, it's the same ratio. Open, set featured image. And again, let's click update. Very good. And let's go back to our page and refresh. And there you go. As you can see, now they're all the same, you know, and that looks a lot more professional, obviously. And this is basically how you can upload your own movies. Now, there might be an issue sometimes if you go back to the media here and try to upload a new file. If the file is too heavy, as you can see, it's maximum 2 gigabytes. You know, you cannot upload more than that. Now, if your movie exceeds 2 gigabytes, I'm going to show you how you can still upload it on your folder here, okay? So for this, you go to your hosting account. Remember, we had our dashboard with our website, like we created just earlier on. If you go here by the side, you have Files and then File Manager. And then Access Files of learnwithmrweb.com. And then from here, we go to Public HTML. And then we go to WP Content. We go to Uploads. We go to 2023, or it could be 2024 when you watch this video. You basically select the newest year. It's 12/23, okay? So I'll click on this. And as you can see, these are all the files we just uploaded, you know, those images and all and so on. So now if you wanted to upload your own file, basically go here, upload, and then upload your own file and select your file. So let's pretend that this one is 3.5 gigabyte. It is not, obviously, but it's just as an example here. You would select your 3.5 gigabyte file and then open. So we'll start uploading, okay? And then your file should appear somewhere here in the directory. As you can see, a Garfield movie, 3.5 gigabyte. And then click on it. And now we need to fetch the information. So click on the small I here, okay? And this is basically the title, okay? So fetch this, Control C. And now we go back to our movie itself. So when you create this, obviously, we'll copy the same iframe to all of them. And as you can see, I've learned with mrweb.com, WP Content Upload 2023-12. So this is what we have, okay? 2023-12, exactly it. And then the name of the movie, okay? So we're going to delete this one here. Okay, so .mp4, and then paste the title we just copied, okay? So this is Garfield movie, 3.5 gigabyte mp4, okay? Then update. There you go. So this is saved. And let's have a quick preview. So we go back and see our movie, Garfield.
You hungry little guy?
And there you go, it is playing, you know. So there you go, that's basically all there is to upload our own movies. And obviously you do the same with your TV shows, episodes, and audiobooks. Now let's set up our subscription system. So if you go to the home page here and then scroll down, you will find this section here, as you can see, ready to grab the deal. And then there are different plans, your monthly plan, 6 months plan, and 12 months plan. Now this is not linked to anything. If I click on this, as you can see, it says page not found. So we're going to create this ourselves now, and I'm going to show you how you can create your own subscription plans, okay? So let's go back here, and then for this, we're going to add a new plugin. So we go to plugins, add new, and right here in the search bar, look for Paid Membership Pro. There it is. So I know the name is Paid Membership Pro, but don't worry, it's a free plugin actually, okay? So just install now and then activate. And then let's go to our settings. So you can either go from here, Paid Membership Pro settings, or you can go by the side here, Membership Pro and then settings. Now this plugin requires specific pages like checkout pages and all that. So we're going to use the setup wizard. So click on this section here. Very good. So right here, as you can see, what type of membership site are you creating? So this is for videos, obviously, okay? So yes, generate the required plugin pages for me. So this is the important part. We want that to be created for us. And will you be collecting payments for the membership? Yes, we are. And then continue. And right here, select your base currency. So in our case, it'd be euros. And make sure you select the one that's linked to your Stripe account. So this only works with Stripe, unfortunately. Otherwise, you have to get the paid version to link that to WooCommerce. But at the moment, it's only available with Stripe, okay? So let's continue here. And now you have to log into your Stripe account. So let's do that together. Let's click continue, enter your password, and then connect. Very good, so that's done. And now we can create our different levels. So we're going to skip this all together for now, skip. So everything on this page should remain the same. So just scroll down and click continue. And that's basically it. We're ready to go now, okay? So let's go back to our memberships here. So dashboard. And now we're going to create our membership levels, okay? So let's click on that. Very good, as you can see from here, you can create quite a different membership level. So it could be a free one, maybe a monthly basis, annual, one-time, lifetime, trial, or advanced, which is basically a mixture of all of these all together, you know. So let's go back to the home page. So right here we have a monthly pay-as-you-go, $9.99. They can cancel anytime they want. If you lock yourself in the 12 months plan, it's only $3.99 per month. And this is 6 months. So maybe you could go for the yearly. We have that as well. And then monthly as well. And then 6 months. Okay, so let me show you how you can set this up. So if you go back here, so let's take care of the first one. So this is pay as you go. So that's basically a monthly, isn't it? So let's click on this. And let's call this maybe pay as you go. Let's scroll down. So right here you have the description and the confirmation message. So once they subscribe, they'll see that message. So I'll do that quickly now. So perhaps something like this, you know. So this is a monthly subscription and you can cancel anytime. And once they're registered, they'll see that message. And then the billing details. So let's scroll down. So we said this one is $9.99 per month. So we go initial payment is $9.99. So this one does have a recurring subscription and it's $9.99 again per month. Okay, so simply like this. And let's scroll down. There is no custom trial. And that's basically it. So we can save this. And as you can see, you have the content settings. We're going to customize this afterwards because our categories here, basically everything that's related to the movies and all that is not displaying here. So I'm going to show you how we can customize this in a minute. Okay, so save level. So next we have the yearly and then 6 monthly. Okay, so let's go with the yearly one. So add a new level and this one will be annual. And then this is 1 year subscription. Okay, and then the description again. Good. So this is maybe our message. So reduce price for whole year and then congratulations again. So the initial payment here, but that's basically once off payment. Okay, so it's, we said $3.99 times 12. So this should normally be $47.88 if I'm right. And then recurring subscription, yes. And then it's the same amount the next year, basically. Okay, when they renew. And that's basically it. So again, we're going to scroll down and then save level. And now we have the one for 6 months. So add new level. And this one would be advanced. And then 6 months subscription. And then again, our description and confirmation message. So perhaps something like this. Okay, and then let's scroll down. So this one, the initial payment is, we said is $6.99 times 6, so $41.94 if I'm not wrong. And then this is a recurring as well. And as you can see, this will be $41.94 again. And this is for 6 and then months. Okay, and that's basically it. So let's scroll down the page and again save level. So there you go, we've created our 3 subscription levels now. So let's see what it looks like in the front end. So if you go to pages and then scroll down and find the levels pages and then view page. So right click open in a new tab. And this is what it looks like. As you can see, pay as you go, $9.99 per month. 1 year subscription, $47.88 per year. And 6 month subscription, $41.94 every 6 months. Okay. And now if you click on this, it will bring you to the actual page for each levels. And now we could link that basically to our different buttons and call to action buttons here. Okay, so now let's edit our homepage and we're going to link this as well to our membership plans. Okay, so for this, again, we go back here, we go to pages this time and locate your home page, which is this one here, home front page. And now we're going to edit with WP Bakery Page Builder. Click on that. So right here we have the hero section with the slider. So obviously we cannot change this. This is built in as it is, but everything else on the page is customizable. So if you scroll down, as you can see, if you hover on top, you have all these different sections. As you can see, row, columns, and then here we have TV show. Okay, so basically to customize any of those sections, this is the title as well. All you have to do is click on the small pencil and you can customize the content. So right here you have online streaming, watch shows online. Maybe you want to change it to something else. Okay, so all you have to do is click on the pencil. And this is basically the content of this section. And now you can go and customize this and type whatever you want, okay? So maybe our first section here is not about shows, but about movies, or you want to display the movies first, you know? All you have to do is to change this and then save changes. So there you go, those changes have taken place. And if you scroll down, it's the same principle with all the different sections. All you have to do is click on the pencil. You can change your settings here and they will apply automatically, okay? So as you can see here underneath, we have a plus sign. So if you wanted to add something in between sections, feel free to add whatever you want, you know. As you can see, these are all the different widgets that you can use, all the elements where you can have specifically for content, maybe social, structure, WordPress widget. That's the one we're mostly interested in, is DigiFlex. So that's all related to movies, TV shows, as you can see. So if you wanted to display movies only, select this. If you wanted to display your TV shows, select this one, and so on and so on. Okay, so it's very intuitive and very easy to use. Now, if you go back to the top, you have those 3 dots. So this is a visual editor. So you see exactly what it looks like. All you have to do is click publish and you will save all your changes. And that's basically it. Now, this is, like I said, the visual editor. Now you can do the same as well. as a wireframe editor. So if you click on this, you have the backend editor. And as you can see, it's the same structure, except that you don't see the item. So it's just easier to see what's what, you know. You can easily customize things from here. So we have the section title here. Click on this. And there you go. As you can see, online streaming, watch shows online. And then the next one here, this one, if you want to change that as well, online streaming, listen audiobooks, or maybe 2 audiobooks, okay? And then save changes. And all you have to do is click update. So either way is fine, you know. So this is more like a wireframe. It will take less time, obviously, to load. It's more efficient as well. Now, if you wanted it as the full page editor, like we said, you could have it like this. And this is then a visual editor. And you see exactly the finished product. So again, to change the content of your sections, all you have to do is basically hover on top, click on the pencil here, and all the content is right here, you know. So there's no need to go through more than this. That's basically how it is. As you can see, you have the image here. If you wanted to change that with something else, click on this, and then you can remove this one and replace it with another one. So again, it's very intuitive, you know, very easy to use. And as you can see, this page in itself is very professional looking. I wouldn't change anything myself, to be honest, you know. So let me just show you how you can add your specific categories. So as you can see, watch shows now, or maybe you want to have a specific category, like maybe your shows. So again, if you go to your backend here, we have movies, we have TV shows, episodes, and audiobooks. So maybe you want to display them in specific sections, okay? And it's the exact same on our homepage. So this is done already for us. You know, these are the movies, these are all the shows. We have the audiobooks, and that's basically it, okay, guys? So this is very easy to use, nothing too complicated. So now, like I said, let's take care of our deals here and how to link these to our actual subscription plans, okay? So all you have to do again is just click on the small pencil to edit. This is the content. So it says 1 month plan, which is fine. Our currency is euros. Very good. $9.99 per month. And then you can put a note as well here, okay? So perhaps something like this, you know, pay as you go, cancel anytime. And then we're going to link this now to our actual landing page, okay? As you can see, this will go to my account. So this is not where it's going actually. So let's go back here and we go back one step maybe. So it's up to you. You may bring them all to this page and then they can select whichever they want. So what you can do basically for the pay as you go is right click on the button here, right click and then copy link address. And now we're going to paste it here, okay? So Control V and then save your changes. Okay, then close this. Then we'll do the same with this one, okay? So this one is 12 months, so that's the yearly. So we go back here, 1 year subscription, right click, copy link address, back here and then paste it, okay? Just like this there, okay? Save changes and then close. Obviously, you will have to customize the content here as well, you know, based on whatever it is, you know. And then this one here, I'm just showing you the essentials today. It's probably easier. And then 6 months, right click, copy link address, and then paste it here as well. So let's scroll down. There you go. Save changes, close this, update, and that's basically it. So let's put this to the test, okay? We go back to the home page and refresh. Scroll down at the bottom. And let's try these ones out, okay? So get the deal. So there you go. This is bringing us to pay as you go. 12 months. So 1 year, perfect. And this should be our 6 months plan. And there you go. And now they can proceed to checkout, enter the card details, and that's basically it, okay? So now let me show you how you can protect the internal pages using those subscription levels, okay? So let's go back here now. Okay, so from here there are a few pages we want to protect. So we have audiobooks. What else you have? I think it's movies. Yeah, movies and also TV shows. Okay, so for this, all you have to do is basically click on the page itself. Very good. And as you can see by the side here, requires membership, yes or no. So here we're going to tick all of these. Okay, so they can select any of them. So click update. Let's go back here. So this is our first one. Let's do the same with movies. Click on the title itself. And here select all. And then update. Let's go back here and then audiobooks the same. Click on the title, select all and then update. Okay, now we can go back here. Very good. So we have our main pages protected now. So anyone going to the front end can now subscribe to any of your membership levels.